Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I think I've got this all laid out. Basically, it's the exact same setup. I just kind of squirreled this blue circuit machine around to make it fit in a little bit tighter, a little bit neater. There's some things we could do here and there, but I think I'm good with it. And I also added the petroleum things. We're gonna need sulfuric acid for the blue chips and plastic for the reds all around. It said we needed 3 machines, so I made 3 machines. Got the fluid setups right here. I think we're ready to go. I think this is all set up. I even hooked up the bus lines. One thing we need to do is expand this a little bit further up and put the return up here. And let's see, we can unhook those lines. And then we just need to wait for a good in here and just bring these up like that. There we go. That looks good. That'll bring our fluids in, and we got some of these buses that I haven't hooked up yet. We've got coal and iron. That's for the sulfuric acid as well as the plastic. We have a copper line coming in right here, which is feeding all of the wire we need for the blue circuits. This is an iron line that's coming in and splitting between the two areas. These are for making greens. We have a copper line right here that's getting the wire for all of those. And I believe that's it. I believe that is it, except this copper right here does not appear to be hooked up, so we need to do that. We're running into a situation where we are running low on materials again. And I think that's going to be a pretty common theme throughout this playthrough, at least for now. Basically, we've got we're reaching the limit of what our 8 smelters can do here, because they are full coming out, and as we look up the bus, they just get less and less. Actually, the iron is back up again. Just copper that's causing a problem. And it looks like copper's causing the problem because, well, we're out of production. We're not making a science anymore. We finished our last science thing, and look, we're done. We're done with all of the things we actually can research. So we're not going to research anything, at least until we get rockets. So this will go for a while, I guess, until the yellows back up, and the yellows are backed up. We just need to back up the factories that are supplying the yellows. And that is going to reduce our, well, just about everything need until we get that up. But let's take a look up here and see how control units are doing now that we've got everything hooked up. Water? We getting water? Yeah, here comes water. Okay, we have sulfuric acid. It's just we don't have very much of it. That's okay. We're probably not even close to making blue stuff yet. You guys, why aren't you producing stuff? You say you're missing petroleum. Am I not? Are we not hooked up? We're not hooked up. Okay, well, I knew there were going to be problems. See, that needs to be there. You need to go under like that, and you need to go in like that. There we go. That's much better. All right, and let's see here. We can do something like that to help this last one actually spit out its stuff. Increase plastic a little bit. And boy, it looks like it's copper, isn't it? Well, all of these have ended up on the same side of the line. And I know why that is. Let's see. There's not going to be much of a demand on this side. So let's pull you out. Yeah, you guys are full. And let's see if we can do something about this. I'm sure there's a blueprint out there for a more robust, I guess we'd need, like, we'd call this like a lane balancer. A lane filler-upper is kind of what I'm considering it. Okay, let's do a right priority. That'll give us full belts coming in and should make a much bigger impact. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's giving us red circuits, and that's giving us blue circuits, and that's giving us speed modules, and control units. Excellent. All right, so that's probably going to take a little while for those guys to get going. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are going to be on that side, so we can do the same thing over here to get you guys all balanced. And oh no. Nope. I broke it. There we go. Now it's back. All right, we need to get this out onto the bus as well. And this is probably going to conflict. Just a little bit. There we go. You guys going up. And probably need to snip that off somewhere, like right there. Actually, if we could snip it off, like right here, that would be even better. Go ahead and take low density up. And control units can go ahead and go out as well. Right, a little bit slow production, but I think we're starting to finally catch up, catch our stride. Are all these making? Yes, they are. All right, so it'll take it a while for it to catch up. But the ratio should be right, so we should be good to go. All right, got the bus expanded. The robots finished all of that construction. Not looking bad. And let's just take a look around these. Nuclear still doing well. You guys are backed up because you have plenty of steam. This area is not backed up. However, the this stuff is all backed up. Are we full of? Oh yeah, we're like ludicrously full of ammunition right now. Need to kind of think about how we want to go about replacing that. All right, I think I know what we need to do. I think we need to set up. We need to set up a way to get this ammo out onto that line. And I'm not seeing a good way to do that. let's see. Let's take this. And this. Let's get a real power pole in here. Let's get a requester chest, one of these things, and you are going to request, let's make, okay, I see what we need to do now. Let's make this a buffer chest. Instead of a provider chest. That'll make it where it doesn't, it's not gonna pull into this one. And then we can set the logic request on this one for these, and, say, I don't know, 2,000. That'll send out to that line, and then we can do some logic on these inserters right here, and just say enabled condition ammo equals 0. So you should all be enabled now, but if we put ammo in there, oh, that's on that, so it's going to do that. Let's grab some of your ammo, put that in here, and that disables all those inserters, so they won't insert while there's ammo in there, and that will go in onto that line to be recycled into uranium ammo. And as long as we have this request from buffer chests off, that will not request from this buffer chest. All right, so there's bullet recycling. Let's go see what we can do out at an outpost. Turn you off. Grab your bullets, logic request, uranium ammo. Okay, this is gonna fill up. Not much we can do about it. Except, throw it in the garbage. Okay, so we want all that. We want you to be uranium ammo. I kind of want to double that up a bit. All right, and ammo, walls, radar, those. I think that's it. Maybe a stack of signals. All right, and I would like to double that up a little bit. Let's see. Let's get rid of miners. More poles. All these. Oh, do we have... Replace you. Well, that's fine. All right, all this will be just fine. All this will be just fine. Is there anything? What are you? Your construction robots, logistic robots. All these are fine. We're in manual mode. Let's go ahead and pull in. And ooh, that was close. Hey, we got a chain signal there. Yet you still wanted to do that one. Move that one on. That'll free that up. Maybe that was from before. Actually, that chain signal may not have even been there, now that I'm thinking about it. That was a relatively new development, and we just got there right now, so that chain signal might have just been added there just now. That was out of robo range. Let's see, we're not worried about copper right now. Hey, I did it. Concentrate, and I made it through that. Let's see, which one do we want to go to? We probably want to go to stone. Haha, did it twice in a row. Alright, let's see here. We want to change this to uranium ammo. 400 maybe? Get rid of you. And you request 200 uranium ammo. Not sure of a better way to do this. I mean, I guess a better way of doing this would have been to run wires, run a logistic wire on our power poles here with a set requests condition. That way we could just have flipped it. Because now I'm looking at the amount of work that is going to be needed in order to update all this, and be honest, I'm not extremely excited about it. So I don't think there's a good way to get all this ammo out other than to do what we're doing right here. Gives us a little chance to fact check some of our power poles, though. They got a little goofy on this outpost. Alright, send you to supply, which should be this station, if I'm not mistaken. Now, my theory is that as these things empty out, it's going to be like the electric. They're not going to grab any more ammo until they actually run out. And once they run out, that's whenever they'll start to grab the uranium. I'm hoping that's the way that it works. We will definitely find out if that's the way that it's going to work. Just help out a little bit here. All right, we had this station. I'm going to go ahead and go to it. At one point in time, I had a schedule set up on all these wall supply stations because it wasn't visiting them all equally. I'm probably at the point now where I could probably just redo that. You just need ammo. Let's see, what's that going to entail? Roboport range going to be from here all the way down to there. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. Right now, I think I'm just going to focus on converting the outposts over to uranium ammo. I think that makes sense because the wall. Well, maybe this corner up here. Maybe we just leave this corner up here open. We don't run the artillery up there, and we'll see if our theory about the uranium ammunition actually holds true. Yeah, because it looks like the pollution's hitting those bases up there. So that would give us a opportunity to check and see. Wow, we are getting a bit of a tie-up up here. Interesting. Well, let's just go check the things that we built in this episode and see how they are doing. I don't need to run up there really. I can just zoom in. Let's see. You guys are doing that. Okay, so our uranium is being supplied from this chest instead of being built there. This stuff is not being pulled out, so we have a little bit of spare there. We're going to fill up storage chests with a lot of ammunition, I assume. Makes sense. Let's take a look at... Let me turn all this stuff off. Yes. Take a look at control units and see how they're doing. They're being made rather slowly. Looks like the big hole up here is... Oh, you know what it is? I know exactly what it is. These ratios were all set up for the green machines, and I have the blue machines up here. All right, no problems. We just need to go up there and replace all of those. Okay, and I will do that in between episodes. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.